In the Chicago suburb of Evanston, segregation was quite literally drawn on the map.
It was a fast migration, and Evanston whites were panicking. What do we do about the black population coming into Evanston?
As the city's black population grew in the early 1900s, Evanston began a racist practice called redlining, forcing black residents to live in certain neighborhoods and making sure those areas remained poor by discouraging investment. Dolores Robinson's great-grandmother felt the effects.
The redlining affected her and her husband because they were trying to open a business in a well-established area of Evanston, but she was forced to just stay in one certain area to the point of she had to have the restaurant in her home.
Discriminatory housing policies were common in many American cities up until the late 1950s. All these decades later, Evanston is taking steps to atone. In an American first, the local city council approved reparations for those who were directly impacted by redlining and their descendants, offering grants of up to $25,000, which can be used for down payments, home improvements, or mortgage payments.
I'm just grateful and thankful that this is happening, that I'm here alive to see it happening. We get to benefit for the hardship that they went through.
Evanston may just be the beginning. Across the U.S., there's a national conversation about reparations for slavery, systemic racism, and overt discrimination. President Joe Biden has signaled an openness.
Well, he's supported a study of reparations, which I believe is what's being discussed, and studying the continuing impacts of slavery, which is being discussed.
It's complex because there's little agreement about what compensation should look like. Evanston's reparations have been criticized as little more than a housing program, not a true reckoning.
It could possibly be the sullying of the true reparations that the United States owes to us.
It is, however, a first step, an attempt to try and correct the wrongs of the past by acknowledging the painful legacy that still exists today. Jackson Proskow, Global News, Washington.